Hello, everyone. It's your trading update for today. I have been did go in at least this morning and traded the options on Amazon. I stepped in and bought them at 285, going long Amazon. Stepped in and bought them at 285, and then sold them at 315 or 320 or something like that, just to be able to put some green back across my account. It did drop a little bit because shorting oil has not been exactly the best place to be. I am still, of course, long my CVE shares. CVE got some great news last night in that line 5, the Canadian government stepped in and said to the United States, no, we have a treaty with you that allows the free flow of oil across the border, and we are fully intent upon continuing that treaty, and we are forcing oil through line 5 and distillates and all the other things that come through line 5. And CVE has the refinery, the Husky refinery in Toledo, Ohio, that they own 100% of. And the Husky refinery then services that line 5 heavy oil. It's one of the only refineries that can refine heavy oil. And so CVE got a good boost overnight when the Canadian government came in and said to Gretchen Whitmer, basically, sorry, we're going to keep this flowing. We're not going to freeze people this winter. So that was all good news for CVE. Oil long is still a trade. Oil is up a little bit on the day, $1.29, but it's starting to fall. Dow just turned negative, and that's why I'm doing this video. So the Dow soared at the open, but that was expected. Every time there's any Federal Reserve news or anything that's going on in the world, it's always a sell the news item. We had 315,000 job growth today for the week. The problem with 315 is that it was above 300. And that means that the economy is going to gangbusters. And so the Federal Reserve must step in on the 12th or later on this month and must raise interest rates to cool the economy because it's too robust. Part of that, though, is because the globe, that China cannot produce anything right now. Again, they've got another 21 million people on lockdown for COVID over there. Not covered in our U.S. press. You have to dive in to find that information. But because they have 21 million people on lockdown over there, their economy and those 21 million people aren't buying oil, aren't buying anything. And their total economy is just in total shambles over there. We're starting to understand that what has been loaned or been able to be borrowed against is fictitious. It's all the trust but verify stuff is still coming up. It's going to be an issue. That's why I did the video that I did about trust but verify. And so oil is turning negative here now too, going down $1.21, 10-year note 3.21, it's going up. So cost of things is going up. If you have debt, cost of debt is going up. And that's why the market is moving down. They kind of correlate. Now, the Federal Reserve is also going to be stepping in and taking liquidity out of the system as well too. That starts in earnest, or doubles actually, in September, and we are now in September, so that doubles. So we're going to start to see liquidity come out of the system as well too. And then the other news today is that the Iranians are balking at the Iran nuclear deal that President Biden wants to give them. He wants to give them nuclear weapons so that they give us their oil. However, they're balking at the concepts because there's some rules and regulations that the Iranians don't like. And so what they're doing is they are balking at the Iran nuclear deal because they've already got their own nuclear weapons anyway. They've already got high grade uranium that they've already developed. They don't need an agreement with the United States. They've never needed an agreement with the United States. So the United States today, it was just released. The United States today went out and said, oh, we've got a huge problem over in Iran now. So we're going to fund for refueling Boeing big behemoth aircraft to go refuel. And the United States has just agreed to fund and sell Israel for refueling aircraft. Israel cannot bomb with their aircraft. They can't bomb specific targets in Iran without refueling aircraft. So the United States today came out and said, you can go ahead and have 4. That'll make the world a lot safer. And it will also make it so that you can go ahead and go to war against Iran once they go and blow you to smithereens or send a nuclear warhead or anything that they want to do your way. So again, that destabilizes that sector of our globe. Doesn't make any sense to anybody. That's why the market is also adjusting to that. It's like, we just had a guy come on TV last night and threaten all of us. You either vote my way or you're going to be attacked. And now they're going and saying to Israel, yeah, we've got a big problem over in Iran. Could you please take care of it? And here's the aircraft to be able to take care of it. We don't want responsibility for it, but we'll give you the aircraft to go ahead and take care of it. So all of that global stuff is also what's coming into the market. The market turned back positive. It's an up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. It's going to be what it is. But the general trend, of course, is lower. We could, the spreadsheet did show that we could have a rally here above 32,000, but that we're not getting that rally above 32,000, or that we got up to about 32,000 and collapsed. It's not necessarily a good thing. We'll have to run the spreadsheet later on today to be able to give us some kind of semblance of what to expect. The only thing I am right now is I am short some ExxonMobil shares. I did buy a put in ExxonMobil, and my long Amazon I got out of from my profit today. So my put is now working, and my long worked and got out of that trade. So again, that was all just data that was coming from the spreadsheet to be able to make those trades. I put splashes a little bit of green in my account again, and I needed to see that mentally for myself as well too. Go out and enjoy this day, 8-minute video. It is time to go back to work. So I got some real estate things going on. My phone's been ringing with some things that some senior citizens need some help with. So I'm gonna go out and do some of that stuff today. Have a great day. Bye-bye.